Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner, Boston 24. Good evening, good evening. How's everybody doing this evening? Hope everybody's doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good on this side as always. God is great, God is good, and I can't complain. So, let's get right into it. Pardon me. Let's get right into it. Talk about Adrien Broner and BLK Prime. And you know, Adrien Broner was supposed to fight 3 different opponents, and they all fell through. He signed with BLK Prime last year in October, and they had a deal where he was going to have 3 fights over a 12-month period. So he's had 3 different opponents, trying to fight 3 different opponents to even try to get to 1 fight out of that deal, and it never happened. He was supposed to fight Ivan Redkach. That fell through because he was having some issues with his promoter. Then he was supposed to fight Hank Lundy, and he was dealing with a suspension from the California State Athletic Commission. Then he was supposed to fight Michael Williams Jr., and it was said that, reported that his jaw was broke doing some sparring. So here it is, he's supposed to have a 3-fight deal, and he never even got to get 1 fight out of the deal. So now him and BLK Prime have severed their ties with each other. He's a free agent again. So he's not with BLK Prime. And he said that they couldn't really deliver on what they promised. They couldn't really do anything for him. So now he's a free agent, and he's looking for a fight. He's looking for a deal. And I guess he's looking to get with another promotional company. Or, you know, he might be better off just trying to be a free agent and freelance, you know, until he can do his own thing. Maybe like Floyd Mayweather, you know. Hey, that's the way to go. He got the skills, you know what I mean, still. I mean, he hasn't fought in 2 years as of February. Last fight was Giovanni Santiago in February 2021. But, you know, Adrien Broner is a smart brother, man. You know, and no matter what anybody says, he's still a champion, former world champion. And, you know, he was hot. He had a hell of a hot streak. And until he ran into the cheater, Marcos Maidana, who's a damn cheater, you know, he hits you on top of the head, he knees you, he elbows you, he hits you with low blows. He's a dirty ass fighter. Until he ran into him, he was doing his thing. And even with Marcos Maidana, who was a way bigger man, even against him, he still went out that ring on his feet. He hurt him. He beat him up a little bit, but he didn't knock him out. He didn't stop him. And actually, after that controversy, after those moments where he got hurt and hit real bad, he actually came back and he was beating Marcos Maidana towards the end of that fight. So he was doing pretty good. He made a comeback, but it was just a little too late because he had got, you know, beat up and got dropped and all of that. But man, he was doing pretty good. You know, so I give him a lot of credit. Some people like to knock Adrien Broner, but I like Adrien Broner. Pardon me, I like Adrien Broner a lot. And, you know, I hope that he can get back on board because he said he's in tip-top shape. He said he stopped drinking, he stopped smoking, he stopped hanging out. He said he's dedicated. And that's what he really needs to do. It's never too late. So based on that, man, I hope he can get back in the ring this year. Hope he can get a fight in. I mean, if he can't make the move to do it himself, he might just have to get with somebody. Maybe Floyd will give him a shot. Maybe go back with PBC, I don't know, because some things were said. Maybe Golden Boy, I don't know. I don't know what he could do. I hope that he could do it by himself, man. And maybe just have Al Heyman as an advisor, and you know, maybe he can make the moves like that. But I hope it works out for him, man, because I think he wants to fight. And if he stopped drinking and smoking and hanging out, which is some of the things he really needed to do, I think he could be back on top of his game, okay, and be that lightweight and that junior welterweight that he was, man. You know, remember this as well. Marcos Maidana, he was asked about Adrien Broner, and he mentioned that Adrien Broner can crack. He said the dude could pop. You know what I mean? He didn't want to give Adrien Broner no rematch. That should have been a rematch, and he never wanted to give it to him because he said Adrien Broner's fierce. He could throw. You know what I mean? Remember, he was the first person to drop Sean Porter when they fought. So Adrien Broner ain't nothing to play with. The dude could crack. You know what I mean? And if he lets his hands go, he's a problem. He is really a problem, Broner. Adrien a problem. Broner, he's really a problem if he lets some hands go. Okay, so we're gonna see what happens. I hope it works out for him. I wish him the best. And, you know, at the end of the day, man, I hope he stays disciplined and leave that drinking and that smoking alone, because it puts you in a bad space. And maybe he don't need to do that, even besides boxing. Just leave it alone. You did enough of that, you know? You want to preserve your body because you're getting older. You know what I mean? You're not going to get younger, you're getting older. So that drinking and smoking will weigh you down. So I hope he sticks with it, besides boxing. Okay, so that's all I got. Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner, Boxing 24. Please subscribe to the page. Please leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what the deal is. And everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace.